You've got people who will see that offer from the Democrats, from the progressive Democrats, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Here's the Green New Deal, here's a guarantee of a job. And think, yeah, that's what I want, that's simple. What do you say to those people?
I don't think most Americans in their heart want to be given something. I've spent a lot of time traveling around this country over the last 4 years. People want to work for what they get. So I think this idea of a guaranteed minimum is not something most people want. They want the ability to be able to secure a job. They want the ability to live in a country where there's the potential for upward mobility.
Ivanka Trump insisting Americans are people with a work ethic who want to be able to improve their lives themselves and work for a living. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez clapping back in a tweet at Ivanka saying, quote, "As a person who actually worked for tips and hourly wages in my life, instead of having to learn about it secondhand, I can tell you that most people want to be paid enough to live. A living wage isn't a gift, it's a right. Workers are often paid less than the value they create." And that's my dramatic reading. Let's bring in Kristin Tate, a columnist at The Hill, and Robin Byro, former Obama campaign regional field director. Kristin, let me start with you. So the irony about what Ocasio-Cortez did there was she snapped back with the fact that she actually had to work for tips, which is something that, you know, Ivanka did not have to do. But she is defending the idea of paying people not to work by saying that she had to work. So I don't really get the connection there.
Right. It makes absolutely no sense. And it's incredible to me that what Ivanka said is even being considered controversial. I mean, America was built on the idea that every able-bodied person has the right to work hard to earn a living, not on the notion that every person has the right to collect some sort of artificially set living wage, regardless of how hard they work or whether or not they work at all. The Democrats like AOC who are pushing these government guaranteed jobs programs seem like they've never even taken a basic economics course. You can't just print unlimited money, hand it out to people, and call them all government employees, and then try to find tasks for all these people to do. I mean, eventually the entire house of cards collapses.
Yeah. Robin, is a living wage isn't a gift, it's a right. Is it a right to be paid by the government?
I have been opposed to the idea of that from the get-go. Look, you talked in the lead to the segment about old guard versus new guard. I'm hashtag team old guard. But I do see a problem. Part of the Green New Deal addresses the fact that we haven't raised minimum wage in nearly 10 years. I think that's a problem. I think that's part of why Ivanka Trump is being mocked so much on the internet and on Twitter, because it's just a serious issue. I mean, it's been almost 10 years, and this is part of the Green New Deal proposes to raise that. But as far as guaranteeing Americans a set income, no, I can't support that at all.
All right, Democrats pushing to the left on health care, too. A group of more than 100 House Democrats introducing a Medicare for All bill that goes further than Senator Bernie Sanders' similar proposal, and it doesn't include a price tag. Kristin, woo! I mean, can we afford? Is it even? I'm not going to say can we afford it. Is it possible to do something like this?
Well, Bernie Sanders' Medicare for All plan would cost at least $32 trillion over the next 10 years. The Democrats' version of the proposal would cost more than that because it also covers long-term care. No one has any idea how they would pay for this. But there are several big reasons why these Medicare for All schemes just would not work. The first is that similar plans have already failed at the state level, including California and, ironically, Bernie's home state of Vermont. Also, Medicare is already subject to excessive bureaucracy, overspending, and fraud. If you add 250 million people to the program, that's a recipe for disaster. And also, these people... The same people pushing Medicare for All want open borders.
We only have a couple seconds left, and I want to get Robin in. I mean, Robin, it just people take out 3 times as much as they pay in. So if you add more people, how do you do that?
Yeah, Melissa, you know, I've had my concerns about this. Of course, we had that report by the Mercatus Center that showed that we would save something like $2 trillion over the course of 10 years. But that makes a lot of assumptions. I need to see some better numbers on this. You know, it sounds great in theory to cover everybody and save money, but that takes in so many unknowns. So we just need more information.
Unless people are working for free, I don't know how that works. Guys, thanks to both of you. I wish we had more time next time. Thank you.